Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Now, on Wednesday night, we brought to light 4 expense claims totalling more than £14,000, which the Conservative Party spent at a hotel in Ramsgate during the general election. The issue, whether this was in fact a local campaign expense to defeat Nigel Farage and Thanet South, and therefore in breach of the rules. Well, our political correspondent Michael Crick joins us now with more news. Michael, what more can you tell us?
Well, Matt, yesterday the Electoral Commission told us that they were going to ask the Conservative Party why those hotel bills were regarded as a national expense rather than a local expense. And today, a local resident from Ramsgate, Michael Barnbrook, has written to Kent Police to complain about our report on what we said on Wednesday night. Now, it has to be said that Mr. Barnbrook is a former member of the BNP and of UKIP, but he does have quite an extraordinary record of making complaints against politicians. Several of his complaints in the past had led to politicians resigning or even being sent to jail. Now, it's well known that during the election, the Conservatives threw everything at Thanet South to try and stop Nigel Farage becoming an MP, including sending several leading figures down to run the campaign there. And today, a couple of them admitted to us that they'd stayed at the hotel in question at the Royal Harbour. But the party insists they've done nothing wrong, they've complied with the rules, and that these are genuinely a national expense because the people staying in the hotel were also working in other constituencies and dealing with national issues. Indeed, the local candidate, Craig McKinley, now the MP, told me tonight that, for instance, he was dealing with national journalists. The trouble is, from the Conservatives' point of view, is that if the hotel bills were to be regarded as a local expense, it would mean they were twice overspent on the Thanet campaign, and that would mean they could be in big trouble.
Quickly, Michael, also trouble for Labour when it comes to expenses.
Yes, the Electoral Commission today announced that they were going to investigate Labour over some late expenses that were not included in Wednesday's return. The late expenses in question were to do with the Edstone, on which the party spent nearly £8,000. As to why they were late, well, I suspect it's because they were embarrassed by the whole episode, which came to symbolise Labour's defeat. And they probably hoped that we'd go away and forget it. Well, we haven't forgotten it.
Indeed. Michael Crick, £8,000.
I've been getting away with it all my